We went from here, which was Kenta, Vinh Long, and we went up to here through Saigon. We hit Dalat. I don't see Dalat on the map here. This is Dakhlat, but Dalat's over here. And then we went to Da Nang. Da Nang's there. And then Hoi An, and then we took a train all the way to Ninh Bình. And then Hanoi, of course. And I went to Halong. Halong's out here somewhere.
It's this here.
It's right here?
It's where all the little islands are.
And then we went back to Hanoi. We went to Sapa.
Which is up by the boarding path.
Right here?
Yep, it's up a little higher than that.
Sapa's like up there. We went back down to Hanoi. And then we're gonna go back down here. Today, February 4th, day 24 of our 30. We're returning here for breakfast. And here's morning again. We liked it so much here. We came back. And certainly the puffy will be fitting today. For the record, number 63, returning to T&M. Just for the record, number 63, T&M, luxury, 63. This is kind of like what my breakfast looks like after doing the number 63 coffee. Got the little benbows, a little boom, little hot dog action. I got the pho ga. The woman got pho ba. We're gonna chow down here. 7:30. Well, it's a long way down. Gonna go back to our hotel. Hello. Wow. Okay. We finally got here, and sorry, I'm always asking for the time. It's 8:57, 9 local time. This ticket, museum shop. This is the Museum of Ethnology. So I have a little bit of a social background, a little of a business background, but ethnology, ethnics. I always say don't look at the world ethnocentrically, as in only through the eyes of your ethnic background. So come on. And I say, try to have an open mind. But it's tough when you're born in a fish tank. That is the only fish tank and waters that you know. That is the analogy I use. So it takes a lot of study and understanding to open your mind to understand different ethnicities, backgrounds, cultures. And I even need to open up my eyes even more, even me myself. So here we've got these beautiful little fruits that I bought from those ladies way back in Hoi An. And there it is, and I actually think I want to take a couple pictures. So right now, I'm gonna cut the vlog for a second. So right off the bat, just a ritual pole. It's the Center of Thanksgiving Festival. That's what I'm gonna read. I'm not gonna read too much of that, but I guess if you want to screenshot that or pause it, you can do that. But it's a pole for the ritual buffalo to be tied to in a universal tree that connects the spirit world with human beings during the festival. Wow, so buffalo get tied to this. Wow. Cool. I see that way down there too. Okay, we go left. This is cool. 40G is what? 80G is what? $2? $2 per person. This is the people of Vietnam. This is really... Is there a show? Okay. Okay. Looks like there's a show. They've got headphones on.
And then there's some audio to it.
Okay.
It was recommended, but
All right.
I don't like to put stuff in.
No, we don't want this stuff on our ears. Cool. Population of 86 million people. Vietnam consists of 54 ethnic groups. Wow. Wow. It's amazing. Who would have thought? Over here, wow, there's just a color code of all the ethnic diversity. Not going to get into the details, but if you can see here, we traveled from, I guess, somewhere around here, and then we went to here, and then we went to here. We took a train all the way to Ninh Bình. I mean, yeah. Actually, let me look before I do this again. We went from... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We went from here, which was Can Tho, Vinh Long, and we went up to here through Saigon. We hit Dalat. I don't see Dalat on the map here. This is Daklak, but Dalat's over here. And then we went to Da Nang. Da Nang's there. And then Hoi An, and then we took a train all the way to Ninh Bình. And then Hanoi, of course. And we went to Ha Long. Ha Long's out here somewhere.
It's this area.
It's right here.
It's where all the small islands are.
And then we went back to Hanoi. We went to Sapa.
Which is up by Boy Pha.
Right here?
Yep, it's up a little higher than that.
Sapa's like up there. We went back down to Hanoi. And then we're gonna go back down here. Yeah, that was an interesting little vlog there. That here looks like a water puppet. All right, water puppet. Water puppet. And over here looks like it's played during rituals. It is an instrument. A little way over here, it looks like a backyard fish trap. He used his bicycle from 82 to 97 to sell fish. Wow. To sell fish traps throughout the Red River Delta. He would often carry here more than 800 traps. Oh, so he just sold these. Yo, you see something like that on the street still? Well, I guess he would call himself a trapper. That's OG trapper stuff. Okay, so, boom. It's a pretty crazy setup.
Pretty good blind spot there. So like he
Okay.
created each wood block with a different pattern for each color.
Okay.
And then stamped them one on top of the other on top of the other. And it slowly goes to make that.
Wow.
And these paintings were used for Tet. You know, he would do a lot of different patterns and stuff to be able to represent different things.
So that's how he did it. Tran Dong Ho. He did it piece by piece for Tet art.
that.
Okay, next. So I just doing a lot of different tours here. Wow, what's this? Most ancient liqueur objects date to the 4th century. Lacquer, liqueur, whatever. I found it's a resin obtained by cutting into the tree. Once collected, resin sets in. Wow, this is how they did it. Wood carving and engraving, traditional handicraft, particularly elaborated among the Viet. They used chisels, scrapers. The Bac Ninh province used a lot of them. I'm just going to give you a thumbnail sketch and read. I mean, I'm not going to get into too much detail here.
I think we loiter and allow them to pass by.
Okay. But it adds to it. We are in a museum after all. Ceramics, potter's wheel, pottery wares are especially for daily life. There's also an assortment of religious and fine art objects. This craft is increasingly oriented towards products for export and architecture. Wow. There's so much detail in the potteries that were used in the days of old. I guess this is more pottery over here. Bronze work. Oh, we've seen some of this. Or at least brass, not bronze. Been used for thousands of years. Casting oven constructed of brick and earth.
And it's cool because that's the bell-shaped mold.
Right?
And you pour the bronze in there, and then that's what comes out. So it's all detailed intricately inside of
Inside,
there.
in reverse. Wow. What's over here?
Altars of the ancestors.
Wow.
Tradition, each family has an altar for their ancestors located in the most beautiful and solemn place in the central room of the house. Top level of the altar holds an ancestral tablets, lineage records, and the portraits and photos and statues of the deceased grandparents and parents. Offerings are placed in the middle level.
Offerings.
And lamps and incense bowls are on the lowest level. Following 27 months of mourning, the ancestral tablet of the portrait of the deceased is moved from the secondary altar and installed in the altar of the ancestors. Death destroys only the physical body, for the soul survive in the afterworld and have a capacity to intervene with the lives of the living. The deceased customary into relations with his or her family. Each individual invokes his ancestors at the altar, thus demonstrating his expression and his wishes. Ancestors are honored on their anniversaries of their deaths and on each new year. And when they are happy or sad events in the household, all of which serve to strengthen family ties.
Unicorn and myself decided to go the opposite direction since the tours are starting. That we don't like to be around other folks, but I'm trying to vlog here. Looks like these are scaled boats. I don't think that they were, the indigenous people were actually riding in these boats. I don't think they would be able to fit. Unless it was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Musical instruments. They're played alone to accompany songs and dances. Wow. Wow. It's the Museum of Ethnology. What was this about? in the thumbnail. Funerals. Funeral rituals right here. Always hard to do a vlog with glass. Women's activities, the hearth is usually situated in the interior part of the house. So there's rituals.
I think this is the hearth.
Oh,
That's the funeral activity. This is the hearth.
okay, this is the hearth with women's rituals. Within the house. Apologize. And over here is this is the funeral ceremony. Whoops. Makes sense. There's a casket. I'm not sure if there's anyone in there right now. I'm not gonna check though. This is for the women's rituals. Wow. What's this? Gongs? Kind of like the gong that we hit.
They're accompanied by songs during the New Year festivals, weddings, or funerals. They're played by women, though sometimes men and women play together.
Okay.
Each musician plays one gong, holding a strap and using a wooden mallet and cloth cover to sing.
Wow. And over here, it looks like hunting and fishing. Formerly, hunting only provided food. Animals were hunted with crossbow, bamboo arrows, poison arrowheads. The traditional rifle, flintlock. Great number of traps were used. Use them in the rivers. Yep. There's a flintlock rifle. Hunting crossbows, poison arrows. That's a big old crossbow. Certainly not mission crossbows. Pretty neat. This is what the hunters used. And then weaving. Plant cotton, silkworms. What you can need there. That's how they weaved. That's how they were doing their weaving. Alright, this is your traditional trap for doves. Wow, trap for doves. It's pretty cool. Household basket for valuable objects. Too much to see there. This is the nut box, huh? Sure beats an old coffee jar to hold your nuts in. Or do they mean nuts as in cashews? I don't know. There was a nut box back there. I don't know if they meant nuts as in cashews or nuts as in nut bolts. Hey, look, it says bow dow.
Bow down. The knife sheath.
What were these used for?
So that right there is the bow down. That's the knife sheath. Big knife.
What are these used for? Just hunting again?
Hunting and gathering of the truth.
Hunter and gatherers. That's what I do for a living. I'm a hunter-gatherer.
He's a gangster.
Not really though. I'm not really that type of hunter-gatherer. I mean for sales, that's what I do. But yeah, what's that next one? Oh, hemp planting? As in something that's finally getting legalized here?
As in
the States?
A plant that has a lot of properties. Like
When I see hemp.
It has very strong weaving properties.
When I see hemp, I think of like Cypress Hill hits from the bomb hemp.
You know the skin of the hemp, you soak it in water, dry it, spin it into thread, and then you dye it, and then you can have different hemp textiles. Hemp is made more durable by the dyeing process, and then it's used to make hunting and fishing nets and hammocks and bags and ropes.
Way stronger.
Children learn how to do this work while helping their parents.
Hemp is way stronger. This is what they consider the bamboo lunar calendar. I guess that's how they were able to tell the time of year. I use Google Calendar. Okay, this is a knife, and it looks like there's the hoof of some sort of animal there. You see it? See the hoof? It's like a little goat hoof, it looks like, and a little salamander. I like that. Here we have a big serving dish and big flat chopsticks. I guess if you were gonna have a monstrous bensale.
Or does it have a big traditional family?
That's bensale for Hagrid. Bottom line.
I'm thinking more of like a jalua.
Actually, that would be too small for Hagrid.
Korean jalua.
Big jalua.
Like a big salad.
Big salad for Hagrid.
The family.
The family. Okay. This is a portable cabinet for candidates taking Mandarin examinations. It's portable. Certainly not a backpack, by all means. It's a cabinet that's portable. I guess this is portable. Cool. This shows a lot of the tools that children use for children's games during the Mid-Autumn Festival, the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. Real simple, water puppets. 10th century. Still see a lot of these nowadays. Perform them and try to recreate the era. It's a cool looking fish. Musical instruments are next. If you want to read it, you can pause it, but it's getting a little bit busier here, so I'm just trying to get in and out. What's this wall about that I'm looking at? Religion. Oh, okay. Religious garb. Religion of the Four Worlds, it's considered. Snakes up there. Wow. Some neat. Some weird stuff. It's talking about black teeth with tradition, water pipe, betel-nut kit lantern. They're talking nuts. Maybe they are talking metal nuts. The dragon. We got that there. Beautiful masks. Lion's head. Animal masks. And tops. That's what they said there. And here, lantern, paper, doctor, and paper toys. Oh, more paper toys. You see a lot of that stuff floating around Hoi An and these districts on tabletops, people selling paper toys. Looks like we're reading some history here. The tours are pouring in. And more stairs. What do you think? Still got my superiors on, my darn toughs, and my fancy lime green pants. Oh wow. Look at this wall. Wow. Okay. It is big elephant wall. this? The Dongban Market, built in 1920s. Market opens every Sunday. Wow. Looks eerily familiar when I watch the folks who just came from Sapa. The garb looks eerily familiar, doesn't it? From Sapa? Even though we don't know what we're talking about right now, but it looks like it. The market's up there in the streets of Cat Village. Maybe. Maybe. There's toothbrushes and they've got video here playing. Hey Unicorn, look at this. Does that look familiar to you? Looks familiar to me. Oh. The Unicorn just brought out that as we're looking through market day. I can't be going through every one and putting everyone through monotonous information. But look, we just started our journey here in Kanta. This is 97, the floating. We were in the floating markets. And that's where I braved the straw. The coconut straw, which you were just a little bit in culture shock in the beginning. I think you take it now.
Nope, still with it.
And the floating markets, yeah, I have to brag that I went there. I saw it, the water spilled on it. It looks a lot different now. Unfortunately, a lot more plastic bottles floating around now. Hopefully they'll be able to clean that up. Like I see a lot of parts of Vietnam have. Particularly what I've noticed is in the north, right? Tam Kok and Ninh Binh, very conscious of that. But maybe the floating market could be a little bit more conscious of that, whether it's the locals or tourists, I don't know. But hopefully everyone can live in a little bit of a greener place. This is the mythical bird Garuda. It is a huge parrot. This is kind of cool. Big old parrot. Parrot. Mekong Delta here. The Khmer. Wow. So yeah, look at all the farmland in Mekong. Oh, we were there roaming around somewhere. Chinese. Ho Chi Minh City. So much information. What's this big old cart here doing? What is this thing? It's a buffalo cart of the Cham, pulled by two buffaloes. Cart is suited to sloping, dirty, or muddy terrains. Cart was made in Ninh Thuan province in '56 and brought to the museum in 1996. That's pretty recent. Wow. Two buffaloes. One on one side, one on the next. This one here particularly caught my eye. Religious practice. I mean, how could that not catch your eye? It's got a big dragon head. There's the bow down. There it is. Like a sheath again. Let's give you a scope of what's really going on around here. Man, look at this. Clothes. Looks like more tools. Well, these are tombs. Wow. Funeral ceremonies, wow. Yeah. Excuse me. Wow. That vest is real. I don't know if that's ultralight. Looks pretty heavy. Scarves and it looks like more instruments. This is something about college life. I don't know. Wow. It is such interesting stuff. That's so weird, looks like a big skunk. This is amazing. More tools and crossbows and baskets and spears. Oh, here we go. Darts, crossbows, lances, shoulder baskets. Well, mine, I bought just nylon. I left my Dyneema pack at home. Cuban fiber. Because I didn't really have to do that ultralight here, but I probably could have used it, but it sure beats this. You know, that'd be tough to fit in an airline. Okay. Wow. Communal house. House. Communal house. Buffalo sacrifice at the Bonar. Wow. I wonder if it's anything like the Vikings when they sacrificed for Valhalla. That TV show. I wonder if it's anything like that. Okay. Dresses, more baskets and purses, I'm guessing. Fish traps, belt basket for fishing. Cool. Belt. Fish belts still exist to this day. Catch your trout, put it in your little belt. You got it. Dress of the Hmong women. Sorry if I sound annoying, but I got this big Korean candy. Imported from Korea candy. I forgot the name, but I love it. I'll have to show you the bag later. It's real. It's just a big piece of candy. It doesn't go away ever. And more things I can read here, but yeah, I try to capture at least what is visual for everyone to see. We're on the second floor, Museum of Ethnology here in Vietnam, Hanoi. pretty extensive. I mean, I didn't even see over here, really. These are the bracelets. Women's earrings. These look like pipes. Bamboo pipe. Oh yeah. Let's try this again. Of course, I took the footage and it didn't record. So let me try this again. This is on the inside. There's unicorn out there. Zooming in. I almost tripped and fell on my face, but the record button wasn't there. We were playing peekaboo, but I almost tripped on this. So take two. The record button wasn't on, but I almost fell. We were playing peekaboo with each other through the windows. Yeah. Sometimes it's beautiful inside here. It's this little bunker. Maybe not the most educational right now tour of this place, but I don't want to snooze everybody. Snooze. Kind of giving you a visual tour as well. I've come full circle here up at the second floor, I think. And then out here is the front, right? Comes out to the front. Well, this room I find particularly interesting. It shows you a video about elephants and how they're cared for. Spent some time reading it here, but I'm just going to give you an indication of how much history there is with elephants, the way they're cared for. I just watched a pretty compelling video about how they're cared for and how tame they were with the locals here. Really amazing. Brushing the dirt off their head and watering them and caring for them, and as you can see in this picture, it's really, really amazing. Using Western medicines to heal them from sickness. Just a lot of history with the good old elephant. Big old wall. Big old section dedicated to the elephant. I love elephants. We collect some wooden ones and stuff in the house, and I sat here and watched this 15-minute video on how elephants are used and how they were part of the culture. Really interesting stuff. Wow, okay, so we walked out. I'm getting notifications, so I might be connected. Well, I guess another part. All right. This is different pieces of information, and there's a really big bottle at the end. What do you think? You think that's a big bottle? There's more. Wow. Wow. More. Wow. Huh. I'm just gonna give you guys a thumbnail sketch of what it looks like. And maybe I will do, hold on, back up please. A little bit of B-roll page. Back up. I'm just gonna get some B-roll.
Because in every Philippine
idea of what I'm going to be reading about here, and I'll maybe pop open the camera for some of our interesting points, but didn't know it was this big. So, wow, all the hats and the garb. Just want to give you guys an idea of how big it is in here. Oh, more garb. What's it go? Went a little heavy on the video in the first museum, thinking that it was just that museum and we were gone, but didn't realize it was
Like a whole museum
it's
complex.
like a whole complex. But so I'm gonna have to go through that really detailed video of that first museum because I thought that was the only one, and everyone started their tour there.
This is cool. I think I'm gonna have to be busting out my puppy today.
Yeah, it feels good to have the puffy on. You should have busted out in there if you were gonna bust it out.
It was warm in there and then it's cold over here.
Oh, look at this. This is like a house, right?
It looks like we can go in there.
Okay.
There's another house we can go in.
More rocks and stone. Wow. I guess it doesn't matter if my shoes are dirty because they're so dirty. Oh wow. They're like little adobes. This is cool. What in the world is this?
You can go up there if you want.
It's a communal house. Wow. Just to give you some perspective, that thing is huge.
I'll go stand under it.
I don't know, maybe? Famous last words? Oh. TV house. This is a long one. Well, unicorn just flew up that big one. Now it's me with the camera in hand. Famous last words, that is. It's like I'm grabbing onto a nipple or something right here. What the heck? This is shoes off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty cool.
Shoe off and go inside? It's pretty clean in there.
Yeah. There's backpacks and stuff there in the corner. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I got my darn tufts on. Yeah, I don't want to all walk in the same spot. I don't want too much weight. Wow. Separate living quarters in here. A fan. I don't know if the TV was part of the program back in the day.
Absolutely was.
I'm just watching to see if I can get any like splinters on my toes. It's a big long one. How was the big house that you went up? Same thing, but just really high up in the air?
Not quite this big. It was like one big room. Like, oh, I guess this is like one big room with multiple dividers, but it wasn't a divided.
I'm sure I'm collecting up some fine dust here on the darn toughs. Tell you what, these darn tough socks, we use them for hiking. They have been nothing but completely badass. Green. And that was it. That was the tour of this big long house. I mean, wow. What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's a cool way to live.
Cool way to live?
Yeah.
Think this is minimalism or?
I mean, I would need a mosquito net, but besides that,
I don't know, not in this weather.
just a bug bivvy.
Bug bivvy?
Just a bug bivvy, and then I'm good to go.
Well, here you go. Let's see if we can get out in one piece and down there. Has been absolutely large. Every place that we've gone to visit here, whether it's 10,000 to get in or 20,000 or 70,000, the price doesn't matter. It's always been this huge spectacle. And you get to burn a lot of calories. Always. So there's a ton of walking, a ton of steps. It just makes it feel like Vietnam is this huge place. You look at the country and it's a tiny country. But the land, huh?
Not so tiny.
No, it doesn't seem tiny at all when you're here and you're
Really not that tiny.
really not that tiny. Look at all these structures. Brick alleyways and more of those that we saw in Cat Cat, right?
Oh yeah. Do you know what that is?
Drop some knowledge.
It's to make rice flour out of. So the mortar and pestle's at the back end of it. And over time, as the bowl fills up with the water and it drops, you can see at the end here, there's actually rice grains in there. And as it pounds down, it breaks it up and creates rice flour over time.
Automation taking away jobs, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Simply put.
Or creating new ones for the repairman or woman.
And then they would cover it with bamboo wattle, a big hole, so then wild animals couldn't get to it. But it wasn't to make rice flour, it was to husk the rice. Like to crush up rice flour.
I did it in Cat Cat, so I guess I'll have to do it here. Just because it's an action shot. Another adobe structure, it's the Lao Kai, Now Dao, the Yao House. Have to get under here, it's kind of raining. Wow. Says don't touch. Wow. Always a place of offering. This is the middle where you cook and you eat, I take it. Set this back. Okay. Always a sucker for more falling water shots. So we're gonna go up here on the second floor. Pretty cool. I'll have to take what the outside looks like. Unicorn always asking for the upstairs. I guess we're in Zon. I like it a lot. It's Zon. So there's the outside.
Like, let's give us the framework first. Let's figure out what we should give us the full.
Boom. Boom. It's cold. What time is it, please? I have my watch in power saver mode. 12:42. There's the password. How you doing? Boom. So we're at Benseo Zon. Again, I ask everyone in the taxi cab, should we eat Benseo in the north? And the answer is no. So, you know me, I like to listen to people. This was a specialty place. We got 2 beef, 2 chicken, 2 pork, basically 2 servings. Okay, so that was a little mix up on the drink order. So anyway, we got 2 beef, 2 chicken, 2 pork, 2 servings. And the glare is real here, so let me go over here. And what did we get to drink? As you can see the fall prices. And also, Unicorn got, what'd you get? Pineapple? You got pineapple, and I got lemon juice. I don't know why the lens is not picking up. Is it because of the color? Let me check this out. As you can see, that's where we're sitting at. Second floor. That's where we're sitting at. Boom, camera shake, it's real. Maybe is that better? Wow, the lighting is dim up here, so I'm just practicing my camera. Hold on there. There you go. So basically, lemon juice, pineapple juice. Wow, that looks good. This is the first time I saw Jiao. I might go there. It's cold. I might go there. That's just ground pork. I might go there. You know? Is there any desserts? Anyway, we'll get back to you once the food comes.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice, boom.
And they did it so good. There's pulp in here, so there's like little bits of pineapple in here. It's so good.
Okay. Because this may be real pineapple, right? You know, it's just flavor. Oh, yummy, yummy. Here it comes. Already. Yeah. Wow. Yum. Yeah. Come on. There you go. There's a kind you like. Well, he went right out. And he's got another one. I got my phone right there.
Well, was the table set up
Okay. Let's do it. But in this mountain, dangerous. Boom. Really good.
Yeah, I want more pancake.
Yeah.
Beef chicken pork.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Dạ. Anh chị với các anh chưa? À đây bạn hướng dẫn nhé. Đây là hướng dẫn bên ngoài cho nó dễ này, kia chen vào giữa hai người thế.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Bánh tráng.
Okay, come on.
A lot of things are in the work.
Yeah, you're wrong. There you go. Okay.
Well,
Okay. Okay, come on. Yes. What are you putting in? Chilies?
ăn rau thơm rồi. Bạc hà.
Okay. Được. Okay.
Quấn lại thì anh quấn hướng này nữa.
Dạ.
Nước mắm.
Trong nước mắm. Yeah, come on. Come on, qua. I have to move my cheese. Okay, good. Okay, come on, qua. Okay. He just made it for me. He was friendly enough to make it for me. You know, of course, just smiling. She's just smiling. Let's just leave it at that. Go ahead. I'm just gonna say we're gonna do Tom's. Kind of wing, Old Quarter, Tom's Cafe. We're gonna try Tom's. It's like 64. As if I can get in. Oh, look at you getting comfy. That's my view. It's nice and warm.
There's some tea, there's jazz.
Boom.
What is ice blend?
it's cafe.
Oh, it's like ice. It's like a smooth.
We're at 64. 64. Tom's. That's easy to remember. Round 2, we got another one. This is number 65. Round 2, number 65. It was good. Robusta bean for the win. 65. We're making our way in the rain. We just had a great time having coffee. We're trying to make our way here in the rain, make our way back to Old Quarter. It's kind of like 56 degrees out and rainy. So, kind of putting a damper on the vlog right now. I'm getting the camera out, but I've got a little space here. We'll get down there in a little bit. Number 66. But I don't know what the place is called, so we have to look it up again. So 66. The name? Well, this is what it looks like on the inside. Huh? No, I don't think that's it, is it? Well, let me type it in the, huh? It is, it's picturesque Hanoi. Picturesque, Hanoi. Picturesque Hanoi. I've been sitting here trying to find souvenir for Mom, and it looks like it's all clothing that way. So we're gonna switch it up and try to go down here, which is more of a souvenir district. So let's do this. Looks like the souvenir shopping is not what we're wanting to get. Walking the streets. I think the rain has slowed down, the mist has slowed down. I just have to protect the top lens from the drip. The drip. So yeah, this is how I'm gonna do it. I got a little cover for the lens. Masks, art, souvenir, and silk. And here to the right, you got more souvenirs. Okay, we've been doing this probably for about 40 minutes now. I feel a little bit better now that we're doing this because we're in the busier district, probably where it's residents of where we got dropped off on the bus like twice, but we're on the hunt for a jade miniature item. All right, so I just ordered creme brulee. What did you get?
I got a scoop of strawberry and a scoop of coconut ice cream, both of which are really, really good.
Okay. I'm gonna try this out. So this is at Barrett, B-A-R-R-E-T-T. All right. So we know, so we can remember. It's 7 p.m. local time, and we still cannot find what we're looking for. Well, I think we found a place to go if we want to drink. Pretty cool stuff in there. There's a cool place down there. Oh, there's a cool place down there, but whatever. Yeah, it was kind of like handcrafted stuff. Buffalo Hostel. That's what I'm doing right now. Woo. This is where the hostels are. These are where the backpackers are. Piling. Just taking you on a cruise. Yep, I know where you at. Saigon. That's a vegetarian. That smells good, yo. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a real pho pot right there. You got stuff on the left. You got stuff on the left. Bamboo spoons. I'm just sitting in the drip. I'm attracted to the drip. Wherever it's dripping, I'm going. Wow, cool.